You're home.
Yeah.
Why don't you fix my dryer?
Oh, there's Bubba. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey. Okay, today we are going to be taking a look at this dryer. It sounds just atrocious. I'm really not sure what's wrong with it. Maybe a bearing, maybe a belt flapping, maybe just like some quarters that have gotten loose. The first step is you're gonna take the lint trap out, put it to the side, reveal how dirty it actually is. There's 2 screws. You're gonna undo these 2 screws. It's pretty much the same for every dryer, and these screws actually help hold the lid down. We're gonna go to the screwdriver of choice here for the Creative Mechanic channel, which is the ideal 21-in-1. It's definitely the most used tool that I own. Next, you're gonna want to take a flathead screwdriver, and if you look very closely, you will see that there's on either end 2 little clamps. And what you'll do is just push in and pick up, and there's one side, and then repeat for the other side. Now that the lid is undone, before I go any further, what I actually want to do is find the dryer plug. There it is, all the way down there at the floor. But you definitely want to get that unplugged before you go. Okay, now that the dryer is unplugged, we are safe to continue. So actually most of your dryers are going to run off 220 volts, which is a lot hotter than your standard 115 that most everything else in your house runs on. And if you've ever been popped with 220 volts, you will know that it does not feel good. So when I manually turn the dryer, you can actually hear the noise, but it's just not as loud. And it seems to be one directional, not 2 directional. So if I just turn it here, you'll hear. Now I'm gonna turn it the other way. So it kind of sounds like most of the noise is coming from this end, which is the front side of the dryer, which is good. It's actually a little bit easier to take the drum out this way. So what we're gonna do is just loosen some of these bolts, take this off and see if there's actually something sitting in there on the dryer seal, which is what I think it is. If not, we'll go from there. Okay, so we pulled it out, and one of the very first things that I see is this screw right here, sitting right inside this lip. And this lip has a nylon ring that runs around the other side of it with a noticeable gap right here. And that screw seems like it would line up pretty nicely with that gap. And make some racket, kind of similar to what we are hearing. So while it's out, I'll just go ahead and kind of run my finger around the rest of the ring to see if there's any other obstructions. I don't see anything. I can also kind of give it a quick spin with the lid off, and I'll do that as well. So here's the main reason that I actually kind of stress to unplug it. That's the motor that actually runs the dryer, and as you can see, it's not shielded. It's an open motor, so if you touch one of those coils, you're gonna get 220 volts, and it does not feel good, especially when you're in a metal cage. So make sure it is unplugged, because that is a very unpleasant feeling. We also have the same type of seal on the back side, so if the screw, or if there's still an obstruction on the back side, we'll get the same kind of results as before. But as you can hear, it's pretty smooth going in this direction. So I think the problem is definitely from the other side. The main part of the noise was this gap right here. The head of the screw was going over this gap, and this gap. So I think that's actually the problem. We're gonna put it back together and see if that is what our strange noise was. And I no longer hear that terrible, terrible racket. So I do believe we have solved the mystery noise from the washing machine. Therefore, it is time to put it back together and do a quick test run. So we'll just put the 2 screws in the top side. It's actually the male side of the connector, but they're female pins. The male pins are on this side. You can actually see it better on the female end of the connector. It's got a kind of a triangular shape to one end of it, so you cannot install it the wrong way. And now you're good to go. Make sure that's locked into place. Again. Okay. I shouldn't need to say this, but this is an exceptionally long plug. If I were to tap one of these leads right now, I would get zapped. So when you do plug it in, be sure you only touch this end of the connector. All right. And we're good to go. No more crazy noises. All right. Have fun. So this is the part of the video where I'm actually gonna rant just a little bit about just general repair. It did not take a rocket scientist to actually figure out what was wrong with this dryer, but most people are more afraid to open a machine. They would just rather call someone. Your general service call is going to be around $70. So if you hire someone to come to your house, you're going to say, here's $70. They're going to take 5 minutes. They're going to take the lid off. They're going to take the front cover off like we just did, and they're going to discover that there was a screw inside of the felt lining. Now they may tell you they replaced the entire inside of your dryer, but you have no idea because you didn't take the effort to open it. All we needed was a Phillips head screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, and a 5/16 nut driver. And if you buy the Ideal 21-in-1, you'll have all 3. I'm not sponsored. I just really like this screwdriver, this tool in general. But that's kind of my spiel. Don't be afraid to try to figure out what's going on yourself first before you call in the cavalry, because it's generally not cheap, and these days the penny does not go as far as it used to, so you definitely want to make sure that you are trying to figure things out yourself. Sometimes just taking something apart, putting it back together, taking it apart, and even not fixing it, you still gain more experience than you would have if you did nothing at all. So to all the DIYers and home-based fixers out there, I salute you. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the video for more, and that is all for now.